All right, it's Thursday. It's time for another DoorDash drive along. Anyway, John here. Got my first McDonald's order. It's $6.75 with a plus sign, and it's 3.7 miles away. Did say it was high-paying office, so you know how I feel about those plus signs. Let's see what it is. Pull that slot machine handle and let those wheels spin. Anyway, I already have it picked up in my hot bag, and I'm off to deliver it. Okay, that order's delivered. Left it at the door just as they instructed. The plus sign was an extra 95 cents. So, wasn't $1, but at least it's something. So the total order was 3.7 miles for $7.70. All right, back to the cluster of restaurants I go. All right, got my second order, another McDonald's order, $6.95 with a plus sign. Yeah, baby, pull that handle. It's going 1.7 miles, so it's actually a good order, which we don't get very often down here. But anyway, it's already picked up, got it in my hot bag, and off to the customer I go. All right, that McDonald's order is delivered. The plus sign was a little bit disappointing. It was only 25 cents, but you know what? 25 cents is better than nothing. So that was $7.20 for 1.7 miles. All right, you know where I'm going. Okay, finally got another order, an hour and 10 minutes later. I did decline 2 orders. One didn't count towards my acceptance rate because it was a Home Depot order. And when I declined it, I paused orders to the store, and that stopped me. That stopped it affecting my acceptance rate. After that, I got a McDonald's order for $6.45 going 9.7 miles. I was like, yeah, I'll pass on that. And now I got another order, not the greatest, but I'll take it. It's $4.45 going 1.4 miles. I mean, I had to do something because I sat around for an hour and 10 minutes and did nothing. Anyway, I'm off to deliver it. Got my McDonald's orders delivered. That was $4.45 for 1.5 miles, I think it was, or 1.4 miles. And dropped that off and got a Jersey Mike's order. I think it was $6.95 for a couple of miles. I'll get you the mileage when I get it. I don't know why I'm having a problem taking screenshots. I couldn't get a screenshot on either one of these orders. Every time I go to take a screenshot by pressing the volume up and down button, like is how you do it on my phone, it just keeps going to volume. But I'll figure it out. Anyway, let me go get my Jersey Mike's order. Got my Jersey Mike's order picked up. Heading up to the Cherry Ridge Veterinarian Clinic. I deliver a lot to them. Normally Dunkin' Donuts. I don't really think I've ever delivered Jersey Mike's to them, but I could have. But anyway, off I go. Great. All right, got that Jersey Mike's order delivered. It was $6.95 for 3.1 miles. And I figured out why I can't take screenshots. I can take screenshots if I hit the right buttons, but your old man here is technologically challenged. I was pressing the up and down volume buttons to take a screenshot. It's the power button and the down button. Well, I figured that out, so now I can take screenshots again. Anyway, I also accepted, after I dropped that off, I got a Elegante Pizzeria's order. $9.85 going 6.5 miles, but I'm actually a good few miles away from there, probably about 3 miles away from there. Now, yeah, about 3 with what I've driven already. Anyway, let me go pick it up. Okay, got my Jersey Mike's, got my Elegantes picked up, and it's going 4 miles, 7 minutes, 4 miles. So off I go. All right, got my Elegantes order delivered, heading back to my restaurants. That was $9.85 for 6 miles, I think I said. I don't know, I don't remember now. But it was $4.60 base pay and $5.25 tip. So anyway, we'll have to get the next one. All right, while driving back from my other order, got myself a McDonald's order, $9.25, 8.5 miles, but I was 3 miles away from, I was still 3 miles away from McDonald's. Anyway, I'm going to pick it up. Got my McDonald's order picked up. 6 miles left to go to deliver it. All right, I'm doing it. All right, got my McDonald's order delivered. Right as I was going to take a screenshot of the payout, I got another order, which wiped it out. So I got a picture of that. Anyway, I'm going to China House now. I think it was $12.85 for 12 miles. But it's going back to Honesdale where I want to be, so I'm going over to the Chinese restaurant to pick it up. Got my Chinese food picked up from China House. No issues. On my way to the customer now. I know the street, but I don't know the business that they're in. I don't think I've ever delivered to them before. But I'll find it. I got the address, so I'll figure it out. All right, going to make my delivery. All right, got that order delivered. It's almost 1 o'clock. I'm done for the day. Did 7 orders for $57.75, so in about 3.5 hours of actual work. I don't count the time that I drive down to Honesdale, though I probably should, but I don't. Anyway, if it wasn't for that hour and a half of, no, not an hour and a half, an hour and 10 minutes of dead time, today could have actually been a decent day. But alas, there was no orders between 10 and 11:10. So, hey, it is what it is. I don't love dashing in the country. Anyway, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Everybody take care. Stay safe. Make that money. Old Man Dashing out. See ya. Okay, John, Old Man Dashing here. Friday morning. Some more footage for my DoorDash video for the week. Anyway, I'm down here in Honesdale. I got a McDonald's order. We have $1 bonus pay, peak pay, whatever it was, I'm not sure, for till 9:30. But I don't expect to get many orders between now and 9:30 because it's 9:18 and I've already been down here for 20 minutes or 18 minutes. Anyway, this order is $4 going 2.4 miles. It's just local in town. I should be done with it in about 5-6 minutes. So, gonna go drop it off. Well, got my McDonald's order delivered. Thank God it was only 2.4 miles. It was $3 base pay, $1 bonus pay, 0 tip. But, I mean, literally took me 10 minutes to do. Anyway, you know where I'm going. Back to the restaurants to sit. All right, got my second order. Dunkin' Donuts, $7, 3.5 miles. Leave it at the door. All right, I already have the order picked up. Because Dunkin' Donuts was right where I was sitting. So the order was ready. It's in the car. And let's do it. All right, got that order delivered. That order must have had a plus sign. I didn't see it. Oh, I missed it. It's probably there. I have a screenshot of it. But that order was actually $8.75. So $8.75 for 3.5 miles. It's dropped off. He met me outside. Now if you could only get busy. All right, back to the restaurants I go. All right, got another order. I've already had it picked up. I was just like half a mile from it when I got it. It's $7 going 1.8 miles. It's going to my buddy Joe in the Chrysler dealership. Haven't seen him since I stopped dashing last year for the winter. So it's good to see he's still around. Anyway, going to deliver it. All right, got that order delivered to Joe. It was nice to see him again. That was $3 base pay, $4 tips, 1.8 miles. Probably took about 10 minutes total. The order was ready when I got there, picked it right up. And let's see if this day can keep going. Oh, I'm sorry. I saw something we don't normally see here. I think DoorDash is glitching, but whatever. It's still nice to see. We had a hot zone, you know, a pink zone, which we never see here. And it was kind of funny to see, so I took a screenshot of it. And by the time I delivered the order, it was gone. Anyway, back to the restaurants to sit I go. All right, got myself a little Subway's orders. That wasn't too long of a wait. It's $8 and something cents for 5 miles. All right, off to Subway's I go. Okay, that order's delivered, no issues. It was coming up here to the nursing home that we deliver to all the time. It was not a bad order. It was $8.40 for 5 miles, $5.15 base pay, $3.25 tip. All right, that's done. Gonna drive back down to where we sit, and hopefully the day will keep rolling on. Well, driving back from my last order, I got a Dunkin' Donuts order, $6 and something for 5 miles. I turned down 2 orders. One was a Turkey Hill order for $4.05 for 6 miles. The other one was a Dunkin' Donuts order for $8 going 13.6 miles. That one, you know, I feel bad for those people up there. It's actually a different dashing zone. It's part of the Scranton dashing zone where that order was going. But nobody dashes up there. And there's a Dunkin' Donuts, a McDonald's, a Jersey Mike's, a Subway. I'm trying to think what else is up there. Oh, IHOP's up there. There's a couple other restaurants up there also that use DoorDash. But it's not busy, and nobody stays there. They all go down to Scranton, Dixon City. And then they try and give us the orders down here in Holmesdale. And it's, you know, 14 miles, you know, some of these stores, some of these drop-offs are 14 miles away. Like this one's like 13 and a half that I declined. You know, but I don't blame them. They don't know. You know, they're just ordering, and DoorDash has no drivers up there, and they know we're here. So they try and send us up there. So I try and decline those orders. They just don't make any sense to drive all that way up there. And then they want me to switch my zone, which is going to put me, you know, in an area that A, isn't that busy, and B, they're going to start moving me down to Dixon City, Scranton area, where I just don't want to be anymore. I like the calmness and, you know, the slow pace here. Anyway, let me get this order delivered. Well, got that order delivered. $3 base pay, $3 tips, 5 miles. Yeah, I know. I just had declined 2 orders and just wanted to do something. Anyway, I'm heading back down to my general dashing area now. I'm not out of it, but I'm not where the restaurants are either. Okay, got a McDonald's order. It was $6.30 going about 6.5 miles. Yeah, I was just driving back. I was still like 3 miles away from McDonald's when I got that order. Anyway, and then while I was driving to McDonald's, I actually got another order added on from Wendy's, and that was $8 plus. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, it's plus $8 for the total order for an additional 7 miles. So 13 miles, $13. Oh well. Is what it is. I'm doing it. Alright, both those orders are delivered, no issues. The mileage was off though. It was less than what DoorDash said it was going to be. Because I looked at it when I started it and when I dropped it off, and it wasn't 13 miles like DoorDash said. It was actually only 9 miles, so it was 9 miles for $13. Now I got another $8 order for 8 miles. Amazing. Oh well, I am still a few miles away from Wendy's. I don't know exactly how far though. Drive northeast on 3 miles, so I was going to be driving that 3 miles back anyway. Alright, let me go pick it up. Okay, got that order delivered. It was $3 base pay, $5 tip. It was only 3 miles from Wendy's, so even though it said it was higher mileage, it really wasn't. I was pretty far away from Wendy's. I think when I got the order, I was still 3 miles from Wendy's, so. But anyway, excuse me, that's done. My day's done. I ended it. I said thank you very much, DoorDash, I'm done. Turned out to be $56.45 for about 3.5 hours. Anyway, I'm gonna order pizza to bring home. It's starting to rain. So it's starting to rain hard. And I guess we'll see you Monday.